Hello, intern. Welcome to your first day of training. Today we'll be running through the basics on your job as the zone inspector. Don't worry about making any mistakes. It's better if you screw up today than tomorrow. Once you're ready, grab the keys and head outside to the checkpoint, and I'll guide you through the basics. Alright, see this civilian? Notice how they have minor bruising on their arm? Head over to the inspection board and press the Symptoms tab at the top. Minor bruising is a safe symptom, meaning it has no correlation to the infection. Since we see no other symptoms, this means you can safely send this civilian to the survivor block. Click Send to Survivor block on the inspection. Here comes the next civilian. It looks like their skin is abnormally pale and gray. Like before, check the Symptoms tab to look for information on what this could mean. Looks like pale gray skin could be a possible sign of the infection, but it's not a guaranteed, so you should just send the civilian to quarantine and deal with them later. Click. Here comes the next civilian in line. Looks like this civilian has weird green skin. Again, you should check the symptoms board. Uh-oh. Looks like green skin is a sign of the infection. This civilian should be liquidated. Head back to the inspection tab and click Send. Looks like the generator needs fuel. Head over to the liquidation block and buy gas from the merchant, and then head over to the generator to refuel it. One last thing, remember that civilian you sent to the quarantine block earlier? We can deal with them now. Head over to the quarantine block near the checkpoint. Head into the quarantine room and tell the civilian you want to examine them. Use your skills you've learned to determine where the civilian should go. Once you're done, head back to the shack. This concludes your training for the day. Remember what you've learned. Tomorrow, it won't just be practice. Good evening. This is Channel 8. Reports continue to pour in from across the district as Threshold Station reaches critical capacity. The checkpoint has become the final line of defense against the infiltration of hostile entities, the so-called doppelgangers. Officials are urging all able-bodied citizens to step forward and assist. Failure to contain the threat will result. Hello? Can you hear me? Alright. So, your job here is to make sure you don't let in any doppelgangers. Use your tools and the information board to determine whether someone is a doppelganger or not. If you are 100% sure someone isn't human, then liquidate them. If you're unsure if they are human, then send them to quarantine. Otherwise, send them to the survivor block. Oh, and one last thing. Make sure you keep the generator active at all times. Grab the keys and good luck out there.